Now this is a pretty unique setup. I can't wait to share with you guys. An 4K outdoor TV that is wirelessly connected to my PS5 using the HDMI wireless transmitter. I'm gonna show you how that's done. It's running in 4K. Everything is nicely organized by only one cable, which is just the power cord, powered by a battery bank down there. More details later. And this video is sponsored by Sylvox, the leading manufacturer in the outdoor TV industry. It is sealed in this metal box, IP55 waterproof. I have been using this TV outdoor for a few weeks now. Well, this is basically a piece of metal bended over. It has the rubber seals along the edge. It's not going to do anything to this TV. I have it mounted on a mobile stand so I can easily move it around, but you can totally wall mount it as it has the universal VESA mounting compatible screw holes. The controls are on the right side. It goes super bright. Currently, the brightness setting is at the lowest level, and it consumes around 80 watts of power according to my power bank. If I increase the brightness level to 100%, may not get picked up by this camera, but it's incredibly bright, 1000 nits. 123 watts, 63%. The panel is QLED. Normally, I only set it to maybe 10% indoor. A raining day, and the sun just came out. You can see how it looks at the maximum brightness. Today is a very sunny day. I rotated the screen 90 degrees. You can see the shadow down there. And the picture quality is excellent. It's running on the maximum 100% brightness level. You can see it is a bit reflective, but from the center, this looks gorgeous. You can see my reflection in there. But I guess this is expected for all TV panels. It runs on Google TV OS. Let me zoom in a little bit. It has Chromecast support, so I can easily project the video onto the TV. Copyright-free music. This is my favorite feature on the remote. Instead of doing the input manually using a remote, I can just do the voice command using this Bluetooth remote. It is paired with the TV during the initial setup. It has the Dolby Atmos built in. Usually I only turn it up around maybe 10-20%. When using indoor, outdoor 34% is super loud. I think my neighbor will probably complain. Yeah, just try a few more audio samples. I guess rock is a good choice. It has everything Google TV has to offer, like all the apps installed from its App Store, the Prime Video, Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, all these things, and of course, a YouTube app runs very well. And so this is what the remote looks like. I can have quick access to these frequently used apps, or click the input button, which opens up the menu option that gives me access to 3 HDMI ports, or the TV cable coaxial antenna option. From HDMI 1, I'm gonna just quickly jump back to the PS5. The reason why I'm recommending you get a wireless transmitter for this is because the ports in the back is relatively harder to access, because you have to unscrew a few screws and get off the back cover, then plug in the HDMI cord. Therefore, I used a wireless 4K HDMI transmitter powered by its USB port. On the PS5 side, I plug in the HDMI cable, power the HDMI transmitter with the USB to USB-C cable, and this completes the whole wireless gaming setup. And you can, of course, use it on any HDMI source like DVD player, Blu-ray player. It may have a little bit of latency, but for me, it is totally worth it for my outdoor TV setup. So I don't have to, mess with the cables. I highly recommend it. Wireless HDMI connection to my PS5. I'm using the PS5 controller just to show you there's nothing behind it. It's just its original metal plates, right? My PS5 is hidden all the way back there. Look, check out this image quality, is incredible. Going back to the home, I'll quickly walk you through the Google TV apps and features, all the settings. Under For You, a bunch of shortcuts and some random recommendations based on my previous watch history. There's a live section. This is really designed for live TV. So with the Wi-Fi already connected to my router, and this will just stream the news stations over Wi-Fi. And then there's apps. From here we can do a search and install all sorts of apps. It has the Apple TV app as well, because that is basically a standalone app from Apple on Android platform. So I can install this thing easily since I use Apple TV a lot. Then under libraries, previously purchased content from Google TV. But just as the equivalent of pressing on the settings menu, that brings up the quick settings like the screensaver, inputs, Wi-Fi setting, pictures. This is more like a preset of a few picture modes like standard, dynamic, movie, eco. This is for power saving. It will reduce brightness a little bit. And vivid, sport, game, personal. This is customization. Okay, come here. We have WCG, brightness level, which we already covered. This is set at 100% brightness. Advanced settings, color temperature, dynamic contrast, HDMI mode, noise reduction, picture reset. Yeah, all these, I guess, basic Android features are available here. And if we go to the right side, that's the search. So from here, we can, do a search across different apps, and it will also bring up YouTube. If I say, hey, search this thing in YouTube, that's the setting. And this is the main settings menu. We have the channel inputs. If the coaxial antenna is connected, then I can do a channel scan and get free over-the-air signals in my area. By the way, if you connect the USB wireless keyboards, you can also navigate using keyboard and mouse. This is pretty standard in the Google TV OS. Display and sound. The sound option, here we can enable Dolby Atmos on-off switch, the surround, the sound only advanced settings, dialogue enhancer. Of course, you can always attach a little sound bar, but I don't think that's necessary in this case. Here are a few more standard Google TV features. You can enable the developer mode and install third-party apps, and it doesn't have to be in the Android TV OS, the Google TV OS. It also supports system updates. The Android OS version is 11. It has 11 GB of shared storage. I just want to point that out. Ambient mode. So here I can use the Google Photos or art galleries and just use it as like a beautiful photo frame, displaying these photos in the background. Power on behavior, energy setting. When it's inactive, it will automatically turn off after 30 minutes. And there we go. One of the most frequently used feature, the Google Chromecast. That allows me to cast the phone video or the YouTube video I'm watching on my phone directly to the TV. I just want to quickly go through these modes. Go back. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you find this review helpful.